Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube pipe community. How you doing? I'm drinking a little decaf coffee tonight. I have never had decaf coffee in my life. I'm not that big of a coffee guy, so I have no idea why I'm drinking it. Just kind of in the mood. It's been a chilly day here in El Paso, surprisingly so, but pretty nice. Had a really fun morning. Went and shot a 3D archery tournament and did not too bad considering I really only get to shoot about once a month nowadays. But I had a lot of fun. The great group of guys at Desert Archers of El Paso, and really enjoyed myself. So that was fun. Came home, got to play with the kids some. My son is getting tubes put in his ears tomorrow, so we're just getting prepared to take care of the kids tomorrow. But all in all, good day. So the reason I want to make this video, I haven't made a video in quite a while now. Sometimes I don't feel like I have that much to say in the YouTube pipe community. I'm not one of these guys that gets to smoke a whole lot. I get maybe a couple bowls a week if I'm lucky, but I still enjoy it. So I like to be a part of the community, and I wanted to maybe show off a little bit of my recent acquisitions and say thank you to Derek Tant, as I was one of the winners of his recent 900 subscriber giveaway. So let's start with some of the latest acquisitions. Buddy of mine sold me a pair of his moonshine pipes. I haven't owned any moonshine pipes before, but I ended up first off with this smooth Devil's Ants, little kind of teal band around the shank, and this thing honestly smokes really well. I'm pretty happy with it. And I got this moonshine bent brandy. I believe this is what Jonathan used to call a leather blast, and it's kind of got a matching teal accent right there. A couple of cosmetic issues going on with the briar, but all in all, great smoker. Feels good in my hand. I have large hands, and this is a pretty big bowl. Pretty nice. Thirdly, I wanted to show off this pipe by Garagemadepipetool. Neal Monier. I think is that how you pronounce your name? Monier? Well, Neal was pretty awesome in selling me this. This is a very sweet canted bulldog ants, whatever you want to call it, Rhodesian ants, partially rusticated. This thing smokes like a dream. It's got a pretty thin chamber. I think I will probably smoke Virginias really well, but so far I've only put a couple bowls of Carter Hall in it. That's what I like to break my pipes in with. It smokes really well, and he was kind enough to throw in the sweet tamper. Thanks, Neal. And then lastly, now this pipe I got from Boulevard Briars, I think, on Etsy, and when I saw it, I had to have it. So the story is basically that I'm setting up my office. We recently moved into El Paso, and I decided to go with kind of a sportsman theme. I'm an archer. I love the outdoors. I love hunting, fishing, all that kind of stuff. And my father-in-law had a bunch of antique fishing gear and some kind of hunting memorabilia kind of stuff. So I decided to set up my office that way. I have a nice curio cabinet that I'm working on. as well as a nice antique roll top desk that we're trying just to finish up. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to have pipes in the office. I don't get to smoke in the house, but that's where I get to show my stuff off. And I saw this pipe, and it just caught my eye. It's one of those unique pieces that had to find the right home, and I think I'm going to give it a very nice home. What I have right here is a red point. I think it's Austrian, but it's got these amazing relief carvings. One of a mountain goat here. That to me looks like a caribou. And a deer. And now, this is the size of my palm. That's pretty big. That's a huge bowl, but to think of it, imagine the block of briar that this came from and the amount of time that somebody spent carving these relief carvings. This is not a factory pipe, folks. I mean, this thing's beautiful to me. And I think it's going to turn out pretty awesome. It's going to find a beautiful place front and center in my collection. I haven't smoked it yet. I will eventually. I'm the kind of guy, I like to collect my pipes, but in the end, what good are they if they can't be smoked? So I will be smoking it sometime soon. And as for smoking, lately I've been smoking some C&D Autumn Evening, and it's been pretty good. Surprisingly, a decent amount of nicotine for an aromatic, but I've enjoyed it nonetheless. I'm not a big nicotine guy. But the last thing I wanted to do is say thank you to Derek Tant. Derek, I really enjoy all your videos. I really do like to keep up with them. I'm glad I'm a subscriber. And thank you so much for your generous package. Got a little YABO for us. So Derek spoke to me a little bit about what kind of stuff I like, and I know I have an idea of what he's saying. And wow, okay, I am incredibly surprised and incredibly thankful. So Derek sent me a tin of Magnum Opus. I really love kind of sweeter, fuller Englishes. All the Scottish mixtures that have, you know, the Cavendish and the Latakia. As I've mentioned before, one of my favorite things was mixing Molto Dolce with MM965. And so, you know, Derek really suggested this. I really appreciate that. He also sent me a cigar. I've been enjoying some cigars lately, so thank you so much, Derek. Pipe cleaners, because I can't get enough of these. Thank you. And this gorgeous tamper, man. This is freaking awesome. Like, first off, I've needed a tamper that I'm not going to lose. I ain't gonna lose this. Not in a lifetime. It's nice, heavy. I really like this. I could beat something with this thing. And I'm really enjoying it, man. Thank you so much. I'm sincerely surprised and so thankful, man. I really appreciate all the thought that went into this gift. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending some time with me. I hope that your winter and holiday seasons are just going amazing, that you get to spend time with the people that you love, get to spend some time relaxing, enjoying your pipes, and doing the things that make you happy. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, blessings and smoke rings.